I'm going to call this part 1.2 because it's still going to come back to, still part 1, chapter 1, verse 2, I guess, pushes Proverbs. So, advice. People are going to come to you, and that's the main thing is, you're not really giving a diagnosis, okay? You can't. You're not a practitioner. I don't know if you can get whatever, to be licensed to where you can write prescriptions and things of that nature. But that's, I got a criminal record. It's not going to happen for me. And, my goal is to be a free healer anyways. I'm not going to charge anything. It's just going to be all free. So, people are going to come to you and they're going to want advice. They're going to say, how can I fix my love life? How can I quit being angry all the time? How can I, lose some weight? How can I do this? How can I do that? You give advice, you say, well, I've seen this work. I've seen this work, How can I cure my anxiety? For instance, I keep talking about my kava and my kratom teas and my bud, Those are my elixirs. Those are my potions. I have a cup of coffee. I throw a little kava in there. I make the vanilla, the cinnamon, the sugar. I make me a nice little coffee drink. Throw it on some ice. Whipped cream on top. A little chocolate. A little cinnamon. Boom. Make me a Starbucks looking drink. Tastes just like Starbucks. I drink that. And it's got the kava root in it. It's got the coffee. It's got the, vanilla, cinnamon, sugar. Gets my sugar right. Gets my caffeine up. Gets my anxiety right. A little scoop of kratom. Takes care of my pain. Gives me euphoria. Makes me happy for the day. If you think about it, that's a potion. That's a shaman potion. It's a witch's brew. You take anything that works for you. You know what I'm saying? Anything that works for you. I'll get into that later on too. All my recipes that I've got so far, I've only got a few, but they work. And they get me by everywhere. They get me through every single day. I don't do heroin, I don't do pills, I don't do anything else. I just put 4 plants in my body every day, other than vegetables. And I'm drug free. And I got a good buzz all day long, I promise you, I feel lovely. But, advice. People are going to ask you for advice. That's all it's about. And they're not going to take your advice unless you're taking your own advice. And it's beneficial for you, and you can show them, boom, I did this, and this. I used this, and this is what it did for me. Boom, living proof, your scientific facts. You could prove your magic. Just like that. People are going to take your advice. People are going to listen to you. People are going to do what you say to do. Not that you want to control people. You just want to guide them to what works. What works for you. Then they can go ahead and because you might not be the one to heal them. They got to heal themselves. At the same time, you can just guide them to the healing and give them the tools and the guidance and the procedures and information, and hope that they use it and make it beneficial to them and use it for positive and not negative. But this is Push, man. Pagan Push. Celtic Shaman. Signing out. Through Mylan. Shout out to Marianne. Love you guys. Be blessed.